Hey guys, and welcome to Farming Simulator 2017 on Oakfield Farm. Yes, I am alive. So, let's get to why I've not been streaming, why there's been next to no videos. One, I'm sicker than a dog right now. I'm very congested, as you guys can probably still tell. Although I feel okay myself, it's just irritating. You guys probably know how it is. And more importantly, Jess's cousins got evacuated from the area they live in. So that was interesting. Reason behind that is basically a local river. I'm not going to say any names because ice jams, water ice jams. Basically, when ice from the river starts melting, causes ice chunks that are 2 foot thick plus. Some of the chunks I've seen are insane, and they clog up the river, and all of a sudden a surge comes through. This is the worst I've seen since the 70s, I think. I was watching a report earlier this morning, and in some cases, this is the worst the area has ever seen. So there is around 4,000 people that can't go to their homes right now because of flooding issues, where this river runs fairly close to them. So they're fine, we're fine. I think some of you got the wrong end of the stick. We and Jess's house is on a hill, so if the water, not that it's even flooded their place or anything like that, Jess's cousin's house, they're still okay as far as that goes for the time being. If the water got anywhere near us, there would be more to be worried about than that. But I'm fine. I haven't seen any of it personally. I've seen lots of videos and stuff like that, which I wish I could share with you guys because it's interesting. I just can't. I just can't. For obvious reasons, so that's why there's been no streams and next to no videos. Stream because yesterday I was dealing with that, getting them sorted and getting settled into the house, and just hanging out with them for most of the day. And as far as today goes, I'm recording. I've got one episode done. I'm hoping to record another later to kind of make up for all the stuff. And from what I heard yesterday, YouTube completely crapped itself. Apparently, pretty much everything on the website just went down the toilet, to be brutally honest. Just to look at Team YouTube and see all the issues they had. Monetization being broken, uploads being broken, editing on the site being broken, Sim's live stream dropped out. Oh, I logged him out. It's really weird, some of the stuff that's been happening. So, this is Ago's Fent. Some of you would have seen it from the live stream I did. Must have been Monday. No, I think. Yeah, Monday or Tuesday anyway. I live streamed. I think it was Tuesday. So we've got that on the farm. Whether I'll be keeping it's another story. The chances are I may. If that's the case, then we'll be getting rid of another tractor. Kind of going against everything I've always said, but Ago's tractors are the bee's knees, I'm not going to lie, and they really are. There's not much more to say about it. So why are we doing this grass field again? And still, well, I've not been playing the game. I've been playing Kingdom Come Deliverance, which is a game that I can't put on the channel. There's swearing, all sorts of other stuff in it, which I'm not even going to say just in case YouTube algorithms pick up on it. And let's just sort out the tractor. Beautiful. So, it's a beautiful, beautiful game. It really is. I was watching Sim play it, and through gift cards and stuff that I got on my birthday, I got it. I had to put a little bit of money towards it, but not much. So, been playing the crap out of the game. I got 21 hours into it already. Put it that way. Like, when I get into it, you get into it. But it's a game that you spend the long haul on. You really do. Turn your thing. The amount of times I have almost sworn in this video, just in general conversation. I need to put my YouTube filter firmly back in place. It's been too long. It really has. And I have issues with that, trust me. The YouTube filter has to go in place. So what has this week taught me? I need to form a backlog. I need to record like a madman at some point. And you get my portable hard drive plugged in, record, and get a week's worth of videos canned away and uploaded. I've learned a valuable lesson this week. The live streams are one thing, but no videos is another thing, because it hurts the bottom line of the YouTube channel. And trust me, this one's just as good as the beginning of the year, as far as that stuff goes. So what are these bales going for? For feed, and half of them are going to be going to the manure compost maker. Keep on calling it manure, but it's compost maker. So you may hear background noise. They've brought their cats over too, which are in the basement. We have a cat here. You guys have seen her on my Instagram page, so go check that out. Link is on the channel page and in the description. Called Furball. She is a elderly cat now, must be said, and she hates the world. She always has done. Very few people can touch her. Very few people can pick her up. One of the lucky few that she was okay with quite quickly. These guys she hates for whatever reason. There's some people that come over, Jess's other uncle, she just looks at him and she's hissing, banging and not happy. She just has to look at him. Crazy. But bottom line is, bringing other animals into the house, they did it many years ago, where they tried to take another animal in and the cat went after everyone. So they were very stealthy, put them downstairs, and they keep on trying to get out, so you can probably hear that going on. With a bit of background noise. As we motor on down here. I'm hoping this is going to be a full-length video. I really do want to be full length, and I want to get this field baled, then we can move on to harvesting. It's been too long. It has been too long. To do that I need fast time. Of course any animals are going to need feeding, which is cool by me. Probably need to get milked out, again, cool by me. So we'll be taking care of that stuff. I can breathe through my nose again. Beautiful. As we climb the hill. We had a bit of wheel slip there. So you see the wheels jolting. That's the plunger kicking it. It's really cool. I do recommend this tractor. It will be in my mod spreadsheet at some point. And it is unuploaded. And again, it goes against everything I've said in the past. I always provide the original link. I ain't doing that anymore. If a mod is uploaded and I use it, guess what? You guys are going to get a link to sites that I... Oh my god, the differentials actually work properly on this thing. Holy... Wow. That's really cool to see. You guys will be getting links to sites where you can download it throughout without using uploaded. Trusted sites that I use more than I've ever said. One thing I think I'm going to do actually is edit these number plates and put British ones on there. Because I believe I'm going to use this tractor quite a bit. Oh. He's put a specular on there. Darn you, ego. Fair play, but darn you. That sucks. And geez, doing this video has actually hurt my voice. Well, took cough medicine earlier. I've been taking all sorts of medicine just to try and get better. Sore throats I can deal with. Other than doing this as my job, kinda can't. But I can deal with it. Blocked nose, sinus issues, sinus pressure. I don't know, I just get mad. And when I get mad like that, I'm not fun to be around. And that's what I was like coming down on my birthday. And it sucked. I had a good birthday. I had good company. I tried to put a sort of a smile on things, but good God, it wasn't pleasant. It really wasn't. You can also adjust the mirrors in this, along with the suspension up front, which is really neat. So you can see going up and down there. How that affects the tractor, I have no idea. So any of you guys that operate a fence, and maybe there's some that do, I'm actually asking you guys. Oh crap, we missed a load. Windrow. I'm asking you guys straight up. Adjusting the suspension, what's the point of that? Now, I'm guessing it's something to do with weight balance more than likely. I was actually watching Lord Muck's video on the tyres. Now, if anyone knows who Lord Muck is, he runs around with Josh Saunders and Dino. You guys know those two. Some of the two. Wow. JWB Farm Services, Dino, George Saunders, Lord Muck. Honestly, they are my favourite British farming YouTubers. I know some of you will be saying, what about Funky Farmer? Personal preference. Funky Farmer's stuff's good. He's an awesome character. He is a nice, genuine chap. But as far as content goes, it's just not my favourite. I like to see arable stuff. That's just me personally. I'm not saying his content's bad. Don't get me wrong there. I just prefer seeing arable. And Dino, George, to his point, Lord Muck, with a channel being so small and the gift of doing interviews and stuff like that. I've learned a lot already from that guy. And one of which, and I think will surprise a lot of people, and that's having weight on the tyres. Right now, from what he was saying, I'm doing this wrong. Most tyre companies, and he was dealing with Michelin at the time, which, whether they're a leader in agricultural tyres, who knows, Trollberg I would say are, but they were saying, basically you need to be running weight up the front on the tyres all the time. They're meant to have the weight there. It makes sense. It does make sense. So I should be running a weight up on here to make it legit, instead of having all the wear on the back. I know. It's obviously true. I'm going to say that. It's coming from representatives and stuff like that. It's definitely different. But back in the day, he was saying sort of the older style tyres, you want to get all that weight off if you're doing stuff like trailer carding and stuff like that. From what I got out of it, I don't know how many of the headlands I'm going to do, honestly, because we're going around so damn slow. We could swap it out and put the class on, just for the crack. And turn. There we go. And I heard my phone going off. Well, my tablet even. That was probably one of the guys from the group chat. No, it wasn't. It was Jess. Oh yeah, we've got all of this stuff to do. Alright, let's get down to the next line. Which is this one. Apparently I missed that chunk there too. Jeez. I missed quite a bit apparently. I just realised this has got an annoying beep backup sound with a beep. I really don't like that. And that'll link up to this one quite nicely. There we go. How's that? All lined up. I don't know how many bales do we have actually. I guess, well, they're all stacked in 3, so it doesn't look like a lot, but it's actually a good amount. I'll probably just do this one outside round, then knowing the fact that I've got another on the very outside, we can go through that later, at a later date, and collect it. I don't mind leaving the bales out, it's not like they're going to rot. I'm not using Season's on this game save. Some of you may be wondering where that real game series is going to be. Well, that kicking it real, as I'm going to be calling it. It's coming. It is in the works. I've not got much more than a week left here in Canada, guys, so over the weekend I'm going to probably record like a madman, get a backlog going, ideally, and during the week, and just upload and get that all sorted overnight. Probably won't have much game time for myself, but we'll take that as it comes. We'll leave this in the field for the time being. Spin that around. Do I want to use this tractor much more? Nah, we won't. We'll leave her be. We'll leave her be. Head up to the yard. How are the animals doing? So yeah, with that being said, I'll want to get a backlog going. Like, this week's taught me I really need to do that again. I used to do it. I used to have like a week backlog. It was fantastic. No, they're good. They are good. My only concern is this. I really don't like the spacing of this. Like, Oxy, I wish moved that into a different location, like over here. Get rid of this crap, put that there, so it's out the way. This being in the corridor, the amount of people that have gotten probably knocked it and have vehicles parked right there, that probably affected this way. He's had to move the trigger probably so far away from the wall. It would have made a lot more sense to have it over here where you could you? No, you can't. You can't park any vehicles in that shed there. I don't think. Can you? No, you physically can't. Well, you probably could, but you guys know what I mean. Alrighty, so we'll give it the old pause and fast time. Alrighty, new dawn, new day. 7 o'clock in the morning. Cows need feeding and probably cleaning, so let's jump into this guy. Drop that. Oh yeah, there's a new MR script for anyone that uses this in an MR that makes the tires now work on it, which is sick. The script that I was using before was actually made for me by someone. I'm not going to say their name, but for whatever reason the tire config wasn't working correctly. And for anyone wondering, the only reason why I don't mention people's names that have done stuff for me like that, it's out of respect so they don't get bugged by people. I know what the community can be like, and sometimes it can be a pain, to say the least. So it's just a out of respect sort of thing. So hands down, this is probably my favourite telehandler. The model's fantastic, and the guy who built this did an absolute top-notch job. But people that in-gamed it just done a fantastic job. Oh, holy manure. Alright, Betsy's clean up all this mess. One thing I would say is I kind of wish this bucket was bigger. At the same time, those Fliegel ones, I would love if... Oh, is that a 99? Yep. Of course, the Giants fill bug issue. I would love if they were compatible on a telehandler too. As much as I love Peter J's bucket here, of course, let's support Peter J's work. Always have done. I feel it's too small for the application that I want it for. So having those Fliegel buckets, yeah, would be nice. Would most definitely be nice. Of course, me being off, I've not well, last day or so, yesterday actually, I've not been on TeamSpeak, which is the first. I've not been on TeamSpeak for like that for a while now. But from what I've been hearing, a lot of people are jumping all over the bandwagon of John Deere 100% definitely in the next game. makes me laugh that people say that when what we've seen so far is a trailer, which, granted, the front of that tractor in the barn looks like a 7R, 8R John Deere. But what people forget to look at the wheel arch on the back. That isn't John Deere. John Deere's never had a back end like that, should I say. Not to my knowledge. Correct me if I'm wrong. Now, I think Giants have, when they got the trailer made, was smart. They took a bit of this tractor, a bit of that tractor to confuse people. And it just makes me laugh. That being said, I'm not just saying that because anyone that knows me knows I love John Deere. There's a huge part of me that's hoping that John Deere are in the game for the next time around. The 10-year anniversary of Farming Sim, and I've heard, again correct me if I'm wrong, that it's 100 years of John Deere. How cool would that be? But at the same time, there's also that doubt. There is that doubt, and if they did come into the game, how many brands would we lose, if any? Or would it be a case of they're a one-hit wonder as far as the game goes and they'll never be in the game again? Just as an anniversary kind of thing, which would suck. It would suck. That being said, people would convert them vehicles across. I would say Giants arguably probably have the modelling off of those guys now is probably some of the best out there. That's probably why we've seen a lot of modders disappearing. Obviously for other reasons, but let's face it, the Giants models are just killer nowadays compared to what they used to be. They used to be complete crap compared to what modders were capable of. And they've definitely come a long way. They really have. Alright, I'll get this hooked up to the wheelting, feed the cows. That's probably separated. And then the pigs and stuff, they can wait. I really want to get into the harvest and get that going. Like the loader was shifting around on us then. Interesting. E-brakes. Now we need to get into this one. Yeah, that bucket's still a little bit added a bit of weight, but not much. I can't believe how much grass they kicked out. It's going to be interesting to see how Giants do this next time around. Because as much as I can appreciate doing this as an extra step of animal husbandry, good God, it's irritating. I kind of hope they do put a way of pushing it back, using a wheel instead of having to use a bucket like this. Well, like a bucket that I've got on the front that I'm not using. Like for the console guys, I'd love to see this mod on there, because doing it with the bucket must be a pain in the rear end. Alright, grab that little bit. So you can see how it kind of bugged out there. And hopefully that's gone to that. Jeez. Kind of drifting then. Now the front loader has MR now too, so it's probably the weight of that making it act a little funky. Back up, connect to that. We'll probably need to mix it. Yeah, so it's forage. And now if we turn on the mixer, we'll see the mixing time go down. Cool little mod there. I like that. There we go. That's mixed back into silage. Total mixed rations. This is pretty cool, us having to actually mix it now, other than it's all of a sudden, hey, it's all done now for you. And tip that stuff out. There we go. Right after this, 25 minutes, we should have 50 minutes harvesting. Hey. Alright, they're good. I need to get some more cows. I really do. Switch that off now. Wow, this trailer mixer wagon is snapping around quite a bit. Now, these gates, I'm just leaving open for pure ease. Maybe I'll shut this one. But for pure hassle-freeness, we're just leaving it be there. I'm surprised I haven't got any slurry yet appearing. Oh, I've got a bucket stuck. Really? Right, this can park up there for the time being. Won't need anything from there, I don't think. Let's have a look at all that. F1. Oh, we've got a little bit, 1%. It's just not showing through yet. Alright, combine time. Let's check what fields. Good to go. So the cows are good. We've got 18 actually. Maybe we do have a good amount. And the next animal's in, well, 43 hours. The pigs we've got 23. They're bred. Sheep are breeding. So they're all happy. Cleanliness 0%, cleanliness 0%. We need to go over there and do them too. We won't be fast timing now, so that'll be fine. And they should be grown, ready to harvest. Field 34, field 13 is done, field 9 is done. Probably jump up into field 9 quick. That field won't take long to do at all. Get that fired up. And header trailer is down where we usually keep it, but we'll take the combine up first. And this is why I don't shut the gates. Now, I shut the gates in one part. So really, I should be shutting the gates for this bit too. And that is that field right up there, directly ahead. Whoa, that just snapped around. Because they don't want to go into that pasture. Not that they would, let's face it. They've got nav mesh, so basically they'll just move around this pasture. And that's it. Oh, it is open. Made a liar out of myself, eh? And through this beautiful crop. Oh, did I leave the... I left stuff everywhere. I haven't even taken this out of the field yet. That's too funny. Alright, we'll do this. Whoop. It's out the field all of a sudden. That is TARDIS mod from the mod hub, if anyone's wondering. And this should be probably full, yeah, 20%. What, 20%, jeez. 20,000. And what tractor do I actually have spared? Ooh, the header trailer. That's already down here with the Abbey. I guess we'll try the 135. As someone said the other day, you just look for any excuse to use it. Yes, yes I do. So we'll give this a go, see if it's actually can get up there. The only reason I say it may not be able to, and that's because of the height of it. The dolly wheel, or the jockey wheels, should I say. Sometimes it can't get the angle to get into the field heart. It should be okay, fingers crossed. And that header's kind of off that trailer. That is not good. Das is not good. Yeah, see how it drops down there? Oh, it's not dropping. What trailer was I thinking of then? And maybe it will be okay. We'll find out some of the best header trailers that's ever come out, in my opinion. These ones. It is in my mod spreadsheet. It's one of the mods I've had from the very beginning. It's stuff that I wish Giants just put in the option to have a normal trailer for header trailer, not just dollies. I would love to see that. Now the head is MR, so I don't know if this little guy can cope with pulling it up the hill or not. We've got the front weights and wheel weights, so it's got enough weight up on the front end there, so hopefully it's okay. We can hope. Oh yeah, that head is way off the trailer. Good grief. Yeah, again, getting a bit of speed up now. So some interesting mods that came out yesterday actually on the mod hub. This is going to be Friday's video. If I get chance, there will be, like I say, if I get chance, hopefully I do today, there will be videos Saturday, Sunday, and then of course Monday. I'm just going to record like a madman probably tonight. All things being equal, depends what goes on with everyone over and such like. Yeah, should be able to squeeze around the left hand side of the combine back her in. Probably be able to do one headland and call it quits. And drive through the crop here. Texture work on this crop is beautiful when you see it going into the tank of the combine. It's kind of why I've done all these. All these new textures at the time of me recording this, for the fill plane I believe are new. They are going to be in the new update of Oakfield. Some of you may be saying, what about the Oakfield coming to consoles? I know nothing about that. I've been off the grid for a little while as far as all that stuff goes. I've actually got some stuff that I really should be doing. But some stuff's more important. Alright, fire it up and watch that come into the tank, because it just, the colour of it is so vibrant and nice. Now these are apparently basically photos of the real seed going into the tank. So I don't know if I can zoom in enough to see it. You can see they're coming in. Looks amazing, it really does. So this will probably be the thumbnail from the opposite side. I'm actually going to chaff this. Really don't want to bail this field. Not this small of a field anyway, it's a bit of a pain in the rear end to do. Now the chap who put out the John Deere 7810 that I was really excited for, but he lost passion in the project, put something on his page today which is really game changing in a way of tracked tractors, and that is proper looking tracks. So they have the cleats on there. You look at any of tracked vehicles currently in the game that are stock or use the stock tracks, they're two-dimensional, they're flat. Just so basically, for example, for this combine here, the two outer big wheels have one texture, and then in the center is another texture which kind of just matches it, so it's kind of seamless conveyor belt going on. It's not actually three-dimensional or anything. These tracks are. It's going to be interesting to see, it really is. And this is actually kind of where I wanted the thumbnail. And that's pretty much the end of the video. So I'm going to say, I hope you guys have enjoyed. Sorry I've been away. Like I say, we are fine. The flood water is nowhere near us. It's no flood water yet per se. There's a bit, but nothing crazy. So I hope you guys have enjoyed, and until next time, we'll see you tomorrow. Later.